3 Bravo Tango, while we have a second, somebody stepped on you before. What approach do you want?
No icicles.
Nope. Nope, I don't think I'd want to go any
3
higher,
Bravo
though.
Tango, roger, I'll have lower for you in a couple miles.
Go higher might take you out of it.
Archer, low Brickyard 4528.
Got your altitude nailed. You're doing good with this.
Brickyard 4528,
Keep
Columbus
your
departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
That's pretty much it. Keep it moving.
746, contact State Tower 118.8.
Over Tower 118.8, San Francisco today.
Envoy 4219, contact Indy Center 120.47.
2047, good day, Envoy 4219.
Guys,
3 Bravo Tango.
what we anticipate what's going to happen, the next thing they're probably going to do is they're going to give you a frequency change, and they'll have you call, we're going to call Mansfield Approach. I'll take care of that. All right, you're busy flying here, but doing a great job.
There's a lot to do.
It is.
Without an autopilot, yeah.
It is. There's no lie about it.
Can't take your eye off for a second even.
No. This is, like I said, this is a brutal rating. And so the key is to try to do as much as you can do to put the workload in your favor. That's why I'm big on trim, you know. Keep the airplane trimmed up. I'm going to do a little carpete here just to see how she's doing. Be fine.
Brickyard 4528, turn right direct gives, and contact Indy Center on 124.45. Good day.
Right turn direct gives, Indy on 2445, Brickyard 4528, good day.
And that's why so many of the things I do is we're trying to get ahead of the airplane, because that's the key to the whole thing, is thinking ahead and allowing so many of the procedural things to be kind of set up in advance. So when you're down to this is it, this is
3 Bravo Tango.
This is the work, buddy. You're hand flying in actual conditions.
Over the top of State at 3,000 needed.
This is hardball. This is the real thing.
Yeah.
And so
Tango, y'all have a good day too.
you want to have as much in your favor as you can, you know?
Right.
Do this shit and you think about yourself. Think about Lindbergh.
74 X-ray contact Mansfield approach 124.2.
Mansfield approach 124.2. 8574 X-ray. Have a good night.
Good night.
I talk to him?
You can. Give him a call. You're gonna report.
6 Victor Hotel, did you want 3,000?
8574 X-ray with you.
Lowest I can go below.
5,000.
I don't see any ice, but just wanted to be careful.
Remember 6 Victor Hotel, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, 66 Hotel, thank you.
Mansfield approach, 8574 X-ray with you at 5,000.
Remember 8574 X-ray, Mansfield approach to Mansfield altimeter 2987.
Did I repeat that?
Yes, 2987.
2987, 8574 X-ray.
And when 8574 X-ray checked on it, did somebody have an ice report? We didn't get that.
About your 12 o'clock and 20 miles, I was assessed at 5,000. It was negative ice, but the moisture on the outside, he's just wanting to get a little lower.
Okay, yeah, we've got basically the same thing. We're at 5,000, showing an outside air temperature just above zero. And yeah, we've got some moisture on the airplane, but negative ice. A little ground contact off your left. I think we're going to be in and out of it all the way. This is good practice, buddy.
Yeah. It's almost disorienting when you're going in and out and you've got like, it looks like you're, like the horizon line slope to the side.
Well, and that's a good way of fooling yourself and messing yourself up.
That's to be able to focus on
It's a false horizon,
yeah.
Right? And this is where, kind of where you got to kind of either play by VFR rules or IFR rules. When you try to mix them between,
they don't mix, yeah.
They don't mix. You can get yourself in trouble. And so, you know, like, when I'm doing this kind of thing, even though, yeah, look right now, we've got, stay on the gauges. All right? But, yeah, you could tell, if we had this box filled with that autopilot, how much easier this would be.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is one thing, we're going to do an hour flight, and you're going to be plenty worn out when you're done. Imagine trying to do this for a couple, 3 hours. You know, every once in a while you meet these kind of like tough guy pilots.
Intentional aircraft management information.
Real pilots don't need an autopilot. And I go, yeah, go right ahead. You know, good luck with that. I'm going to take the technology if it's available. I mean, so, you know, we're not, maybe a third of the way into the flight here.
Yeah.
You know, you're very busy over there taking care of that, so I'm keeping an eye on things over here. Gauges all look good. Airplane's good. Like I say, in and out of the moisture like this is probably not a bad idea to every once in a while. Or pull that carb heat and, you know, do it just like you're doing. Take a check outside. If we started to see a little crystal, you get on the radio immediately and say, I want 3,000. I want 4,000. I want lower, you know. And if need be, I want to land at the 419 airport there, if necessary. You know, you do not, especially in an airplane like this, you just do not mess with ice.
Yeah.
In any airplane. You know, even with us, with the jets, like I tell you, we've got so much power, and we can get through those layers so quickly, you know. The only time we really pick up ice is if we're down low, getting ready to shoot an approach, and there's icing around. And then we can pick it up pretty quick. But, of course, you've got an airplane that's equipped for that kind of thing, you know. Well, you got your wind correction nailed. I'm not going to mess with that. Yep, just keep that scan going. Nice and easy, nice and easy. I know you got a pretty good grip on that thing. Try to lighten up.
3,000 is just at the bottom of that cloud.
Number 6 Victor Hotel, roger, thanks.
He reported the bases wherever he's at 3,000 feet. Now, an interesting thing as it relates to ice. Ice tends to form at the tops of cloud layers. I've, just through my career, have noticed that. If you're climbing up through layers, oftentimes that last 300-400 feet before you hit the tops, ding, we have an ice detect light that'll come on. Ding, that's where you get it. And I don't know why, but if sometimes if you're in a layer and you're close to the tops, that's where you're going to find the ice. You do such a good job. I don't know, what can I do to you? Well, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to play it because this is
cover up the attitude.
Yeah, we're not going to do that here. Not in actual conditions. We'll do plenty of that on simulated stuff, but I don't want there to be any for real unusual attitudes.
Yeah.
You know. This is enough work for you now. You are doing more in these last couple of days than a lot of instrument students do their entire training.
That one CFI guy said he had 3 hours of actual time at Ohio State.
Yeah.
I talked to.
Yeah. By the time we're done today, you maybe have almost that yourself.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. We're getting close. A little less wind.
Yeah, we're 24 miles away, but I think the winds may be changing on you a little bit. Landing line, we never did a cruise check, but you're busy. That's all right. I got these things.
Get it out, the checklist.
Yeah, you just concentrate. You can hand it over to me, and I'll go through it. We should have done it 20 minutes ago, but throttle set. We're set there. Yep. That cross check good. Looking good. Cruise check complete. Thanks.
November 8574X ray, squawk 7460.
7460 for 8574 X-ray.
Now sometimes they do that to you, and when they do that to you, there's a reason. Probably in Cleveland approaches airspace, they had somebody with our squawk code, so they can't have that two airplanes with the same squawk.
Oh.
And Mansfield 8574 X-ray.
November 74 X-ray, go ahead.
You guys still talking to that Cessna down at 3000?
Yes.
You ask him for a little ride report.
November 6 Victor Hotel, say flight conditions and ride report, please.
6 Victor Hotel, just in and out of the clouds, right near the cloud bases. Mostly smooth, a little bumpy just around the clouds.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. And we're in and out. I think we're almost close to the tops of the layer at 5,000, and also a little, we'll call it light chop, and negative ice.
November 74 X-ray, roger.
As it relates to turbulence in a cloud layer, we talk about ice. Usually it's the smoothest in the middle of the layer. It's bumpy at the top, and it can be bumpy on at the bases. Sometimes, depending on the kind of clouds, it can be really bumpy at the bases. Thinking that we're kind of close to the top of the layer, every once in a while you can kind of see it. We get a little bit of almost like we come out of the wave, and we get just a wisp of not out of the cloud, but just, I'm guessing the tops on this layer are probably somewhere around 53 to 5,500. And every once in a while we just get a little void in it. This is fine, if you're fine with it.
Yeah.
Reach over and turn on the pitot heat when you have a chance. Well, let's see what's going on at Lorraine County Airport if we can. 330 at 8, 10 miles, over at 2900, 9 degrees, 2987, same altimeter. I think we get to Mansfield. I'm going to probably ask them for 4 or 3. The temperature's dropping and we're getting close to the freezing level.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'll do that now. And Mansfield 8574X, sir.
Last calling approach again, please.
Yeah, it's 8574X. I wonder if we could request 4,000.
Number 74 X-ray, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend maintain 4,000, 8574 X-ray. Alright, so go ahead and put your altitude pre-selected.
6 Victor Hotel, contact Akron approach 118.6.
18.6, thanks for your help, 6 Victor Hotel.
You're welcome, see you.
And then set your power down, like right about there, 17 inches. Set yourself up for your 500 foot a minute descent. Going to run the carpute while we're descending here. I just don't want to get us, you know, I'm looking up here,
Yeah.
and we're close to it. Feet 500, good, very good, thank you. Do, 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 do. Yep. You like say leave about 10%, and then feel the drip.
Yeah, black drip. Must be, I don't know, some kind of dirt. Hopefully not fuel or oil.
No.
Oil wouldn't be up there.
No, I don't think it would be there. one of the things so as we get close to Lorain County Airport, we start thinking to ourselves, well, the winds are 330 at 8, which is just about a direct crosswind. So we could probably even go straight in on 7, you know. I mean, that would be just a very slight quartering tailwind. We'll see when we get up there. And you go in and out, you get a little bounce. Yeah. And you just kind of anticipate it. Yeah, the temperature's up a little bit. Good. You know, that's typically standard lapse rate, 2 degrees. Yeah. Now you can have temperature inversions and those kinds of things go on, but next one of these things we're going to do, I don't know, we're going to just think of maybe going out west somewhere, maybe Toledo, Fort Wayne, something like that. Cool. We're going to do this next one, we're going to plan it the old school way. All right, we're going to get out the paper charts, and I'm going to do a lot of, remember when I was a kid? This is how we planned IFR, and we were thankful for it. One of the things we did, that probably would have been a good idea to start a timer to get our en route time. We're at 30 minutes to get to Mansfield. I bet we probably more like 40 minutes with that turn and everything. And it's saying another 18 minutes after Mansfield for Lorain County. We're just about there. So what I think we'll do, we'll get turned over to Cleveland Approach here in a little bit, and they're going to ask us what approach we'd like to do. If you're at an airport with a control tower, class Delta, Charlie or Bravo, they probably are advertising an approach. They've got an approach that they're using that is their active approach for that night. All right, we're over Mansfield. Now, see if I can see the bar be on your side, but going into an uncontrolled airport, they're going to ask you what you want. All right. We did the RNAV yesterday. I think we ought to do the ILS. Sounds good. Or we could do, we'll do the ILS, and we'll go straight in on the ILS, unless there's traffic going on, you know. Now, one of the other things that's when you get close, to kind of get an idea of what's going on at an airport if it's uncontrolled. And we'll do this in a few minutes. We're 30 miles. We get down to about 20 miles away, we'll switch over and we will listen to the Unicom. And we'll hear if there's anybody in the traffic pattern and what they're using.